everyone. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be making this super cute and very practical envelope style pillow cover. Now I've done one of these before on my Rae Dunn pillow. It was a smaller version, but I thought I would show you how to make this size. This is a 16-inch pillow form, and I just buy these pillow forms at Walmart. There's a 2-pack for a little less than $9. So you can get 2 pillows for $9 plus your fabric. Now I'm just using a plain cotton fabric, and I used the Cricut Easy Press to create this design. Karen Runge, a friend of mine, showed me this pillow and said, Lori, you should do a tutorial on this. This is super cute. So I came up with my version of the one that she sent me, and it's very similar. But I know you're going to ask, we're going to first focus on how to make this basic blank pillow cover, because this is going to be such a practical thing to know how to do. You can personalize pillows for any occasion, for any decor, for holidays, whatever you want. And I think this personalized home, city, and state one is really cool. And this, I just Googled the coordinates for South Bend, Indiana, and those are the coordinates in case you're not familiar with that. So without further ado, let's get started making the pillow cover. So the first thing you're going to need are 3 pieces of fabric. One piece of fabric is going to be cut to 16.5 by 16.5. 2 pieces of fabric are going to be cut to 16.5 by 12 inches. So you're going to have 2 pieces of fabric cut to 16.5 by 12 inches. Now you want to take both of your 16.5 by 12 inch pieces of fabric, and let me get rid of those so you can concentrate on what I'm doing. So this is my 16.5 by 12 inch piece of fabric. You're going to fold the top down about 1/4 to 1/2 inch, and then fold it down 1 inch again. And it doesn't have to be exact. There's plenty of extra fabric here, so you're going to have enough. But you want to just get rid of the raw edge. So you're going to fold the first edge over, and then fold it over about 1 inch for your second fold. Okay, so then you want to take it over the sewing machine, and you want to stitch this top edge. Stitch the top edge first, that way it'll keep you from getting any puckers. Give it a nice press again, and then stitch the bottom edge. And when you're done, it will look something like this. So you can see I've stitched the top and the bottom. I need to repress mine. So go ahead and fold down the long edge on both of your 16.5 by 12 inch pieces and stitch those down. Okay, so it should be looking something like this. So you can see I've stitched along the long edge on the folded side, and then I stitched the inside. So the next thing you're going to do is take your 16.5 by 16.5 pillow form, and you're going to line this one up so that the seam side is facing up, and you're going to line that up with the bottom edge, and the folded seam is in the middle, just like so. And then you're going to take this one and turn it over and do the same thing. Your seam is facing up, and you're lining this one up with the top edges. So it looks something like that. And what you're going to do is go ahead and clip this together. You want to make sure in this area where they overlap that you keep those lined up well. So I like to pin those first. And then go ahead and line everything else up. Okay, once you have everything pinned together, what you're going to do is use a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and you're going to stitch all the way around the square. When you go over these seams, I like to back stitch a couple of times. That's going to take the most stress as we stuff our pillow in. That's going to be getting a lot of in and out stress against the seam. So just back stitch a couple of times, and that will reinforce that area. Once you've sewn all the way around the square, if you have a serger, I would go back and serge the edges. If you don't have a serger, then go back with a zigzag stitch and zigzag around the edges, and that will help the pillow from fraying after you've washed it a couple of times. So one more time, you're going to stitch all the way around using a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and then go back and finish your edges either with a serger or a zigzag stitch. Either one's going to work fine. And when you're all done, it should look something like this. Now you can see I've serged around the edges, but if you don't have a serger, again, you want to zigzag just to get rid of all that fraying that's going to happen with the raw edges. So all that's left to do is to turn this right side out. So you're just going to reach inside and turn it right side out. If you want to clip those corners, you can. That will help you have a little bit more of a square corner. I don't mind them being just a little bit rounded, and since I serged the edges, I'm not going to cut that off. But all you're going to do is turn this right side out, just like so. And there you go. Went ahead and added my design with my Cricut Easy Press. If you're going to do this, I would do it at the end, but I wanted to show you how to make the blank in this video, and that's all we're going to focus on. I do have several Cricut Easy Press videos on how to apply iron-on, so I will link a couple of those in the description below the video. But your pillow is going to fit in here pretty snugly. If you like a looser fit, just make your starting square a little bit bigger. I like to make the starting square just a 1/2 inch bigger and then use 1/2 inch seam allowances, and then it's going to end up nice and snug inside. I didn't want it really sloppy, especially when I want to showcase the design that I'm putting on the front. So I think this project turned out really fun. This would make a really great newlywed gift or a new housewarming gift, something like that, something for the neighbors. Also, you could give a gift with a pillow cover and slip a couple extra covers in there so that they can change them out as the seasons change. Just a lot that you can do with this very simple envelope style pillow cover. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click that bell so that you're notified every time there is a new video via email. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, never stop making. See you guys. Bye-bye.